Hi everyone, welcome to today's vlog. It's just a chatty vlog today. I'm sat in the car, it's a horrible morning, it's Tuesday, not very nice at all. I've got lots to chat about, so I just thought I'd come out here and record a vlog. We've been very busy the last couple of days, as you can imagine. We've booked our flights, or for those of you that don't know, we've just been granted our non-lucrative visas so that we can go and live permanently excuse me, in Fuerteventura in the Canary Islands. So we've been busy the last couple of days. We've booked our flights, so we'll be leaving in November. We've booked some accommodation. We're going to rent when we first get there, just for a few months whilst we look for a house to buy. I've been doing lots of research into the appointments that we need to make. I've asked some friends for some help with certain things that I know I'm going to need. We've bought a car, a second-hand car, off somebody we know, so it's not as dodgy as it sounds. So we're getting there. We are getting there. It's very exciting, a bit nervous, but very excited. And next week, I think, we'll really start with the packing and the clearing and whatever, because we've still got too much stuff. And, you know, when you're moving lock, stock and barrel like we are, and we are only taking 4 suitcases with us, we've got to be quite ruthless. My mum's got another suitcase already of stuff that she'll bring over at a later date, hopefully. And another friend of mine is coming over in February and she's offered to bring some stuff. So I need to sort that out next week and then go and meet up with her to give her the stuff that she's going to bring over. So yeah, busy. Unfortunately, I have hurt my back again. I do have an ongoing issue with my back. It's postural. And I was being treated by an osteopath who was wonderful in Devon when we lived in Devon. I stopped seeing her in June, I think it was. And the last, I don't know, a little while, I've been thinking, oh, something's not quite right. And I was hoping that I could manage until we got to Fuerteventura. But I have actually made an appointment to go and see an osteopath this morning, because yesterday it was really hurting and it's not good. So I do need some more treatment, unfortunately, because although they are wonderful, it costs a lot of money. Could have really done without it right this minute, but health is so important. So I need to get that sorted out, and I need to really, as soon as we get to Fuerteventura, get back into all my healthy habits, which I haven't been doing for a long time, just because, well, it's excuses, but you know, we were moving and then we weren't sure where we were going or how long we'd be here and there, and I've got out of all my routines that I know are good for my back and my diet. You know, I've put on a bit of weight, which isn't good, because for me it always goes to the boobs and the belly, and that makes me hunch forward more, which in turn is not good for my back. So I'm very sort of aware that I need to be sorting myself out. And one of the things that my back really doesn't like is computer work. And when you're doing daily vlogs, there's a lot of editing. You do, even with the small vlogs, it is still a lot of work sat at the computer, or in my case at the iPad. So this is something that I need to think about going forward. And even, you know, you're trying to sort of update Instagram and Facebook and all this kind of thing. And I think for me, going forward, because I love it, I really enjoy it, but I need to think of what other things I need to do. And also, when you're doing a lot of editing or updating or whatever, you're then I'm not doing my breathing work or my meditation or all this kind of thing, which I know is good for me. So I've decided I'm going to do once a week. I'm going to do a weekly vlog. So I'll still film throughout the week and I'll still show you what we're getting up to and the food that I'm eating, and you know, the gorgeous beaches and everything in Fuerteventura, and how we're getting on with our house buying, and all of this kind of thing. But I will put it all together in one big vlog, which I think I'm going to upload on a Monday, and that will be my new kind of routine, as it were, for YouTube. And I'm also going to do the same for Instagram and Facebook, so that I'm not constantly on there, because I have got quite an addictive personality, and once I get on YouTube or Facebook or something, I can be there for hours like this, scrolling, and then all of a sudden I'm like, ouch, you know. So I think, like I say, I'll use Mondays as my kind of day of doing admin on the computer, as it were, and then the rest of the time I've got so many things that I want to do when I'm out in Fuerteventura, and you know, it is more of an outdoors lifestyle, so you tend to be less inside on the computer anyway. So that's my plan. I'm probably going to take a whole week off though now, because I do need to sort my back out properly, and it really doesn't like me being, as I've just said, me being on the computer. So there won't be a vlog on Monday, it'll be the Monday after. So that's the plan for that. Now we need to talk about Slimming World. I have not decided. I was always going to stop doing Slimming World when I went to Fuerteventura, because they don't have Slimming World in Fuerteventura. In terms of sort of food, there's a lot of unhealthy places to eat, like there are anywhere, but there are also a lot of healthy places. There's also a lot of healthy people over there who are doing good exercise things. So there's Tai Chi on the beach, there's yoga, there's a couple of gyms where we're going, there's lots of outdoor gyms. Of course, there's walking and cycling, there's swimming in the pools and swimming in the sea, and I want to get into all of those things. And I do want to lose weight, I do need to lose weight, so it's still on my mind as to how I'm going to do that. And I was watching Jo, lovely Jo, I don't know if you watch her. If you don't, head over to her channel, but she has just started calorie counting again, and she was saying that NutriCheck have got an offer on, and I think it was £27 for the whole year. So I did go ahead and sign up again to NutriCheck, so that I can do some calorie counting if and when I need to, which I definitely do at the moment, because I'm a bit out of control at the moment. And I think that's going to really help me just to get back into healthy eating, no restrictions, which I know I can do over in Fuerteventura. I'm quite good at it. And actually, when we were there for like 6.5 months in 2020, that was the best I ever felt. I ate really healthily, and I was doing all my yoga and breathing and everything every day, and swimming and walking and all this kind of thing. So that's the plan. That's what I'm hoping. I do know that to start with it might all be a bit stressful, because you know, we're actually moving over there this time, and there's so much to sort out, so much that we don't know, because obviously it's a different country. Although I have researched, so I have some idea of the things that we need to do, and we have a lot of friends over there who are going to help. Hopefully, she says, fingers crossed. So I need to be a bit kind to myself, but I also know what I'm like, and I have been horrendous the last few weeks. So I started tracking the calories yesterday, and it did stop me, I have to say. I had some chocolates in the afternoon, because my friend was like, oh, I've got a box of chocolates, have some chocolates. I put them in, and then I was like, right, that's it, all I can have now for the rest of the day is my dinner. And I did, so it did help. And we've got HelloFresh. I'll put a little clip in of the meals that we've got them for the next 3 days. And again, because we're leaving in a couple of weeks' time, I need to just be able to eat whatever I want. Well, not whatever I want, whatever I can, without having to have too many rules, because it just doesn't work when you're packing up a house and when you're about to leave. The other thing I really like on the NutriCheck app is there's like a little apple thing at the bottom, and it tells you how many portions of fruit and veg you've had in a day, and I like that. What I try and do when I'm calorie counting is try and beat my record of how much fruit and veg I've had, so that, because when you're calorie counting, the temptation can be to go for the unhealthy things, because you can. And that is the good thing about Slimming World, is it does encourage you to eat lots of fruit and veg. So I do try and challenge myself with the apple thing. I always try to eat at least 5 fruit and veg a day, but you know, sometimes I can get quite a bit more in there, and I do like that on NutriCheck. So that's kind of my aim. And where we're moving to in Fuerteventura, there's a brilliant fruit and veg shop. It's like a big warehouse thing. I'll show you it when we get there. So I will be obviously buying lots of fresh produce. I will be trying to eat, you know, really healthily, and that's my main aim. It always has been. It's hard, and I know you've probably been watching me for a few years banging on and on and on about this, but I will get there. So yeah, I think that's all I've really got to catch up with today, and my back is starting to hurt because I've been sat in a funny position. So I'm going to go and edit this and upload it now, and like I say, I'm going to take at least a week off, maybe a bit more, but I will be back with the weekly vlogs. I'm sorry, I know people quite like the daily vlogs, but I just need to obviously look after my back. It's really important, so I'm sure you'll all understand. Yeah, so that's it. I hope everybody's well, and take care. Thanks so much as well for all your lovely comments about the congratulations about getting our visa. It's really so kind, and I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next vlog. Take care. Bye.